Hey guys, it's me Elizabeth. I'm back with another video. This is just a random weird video. I guess you could call it kind of like a reading vlog or something. I don't really know what to call this. But I came up with this idea in my head for a book thing. And in order to do that idea, I have to finish the book I'm reading. So I had to finish this, and I have 218 pages. So I want to see if I can attempt to finish this book this week. It's Tuesday currently, late at night. It's like 10, 11 something. It's probably 11 o'clock at this point. Almost 11, yeah, sorry. But basically I want to try and get this done this week between tonight, tomorrow, and Thursday. Those are the days I have to try and finish this. The point of me trying to finish this is just so I can get it done, because I've been reading it for quite a while now and I want to have it done. Like, it's amazing and I'm loving it so far, but I need to actually read it and finish it. And also I would like to attempt a challenge thing and read Words of Radiance, which is the second book in the Stormlight Archive, because for the longest time I've been saying to myself, I am dying to read this book, I'm dying to read this book, but I haven't actually picked it up and started reading it. At first it was because I was going to wait for the fifth book to come out, but then I decided that I can't wait any longer, I'm just going to read it before the fifth book comes out, whatever. But I still haven't actually picked it up and started reading it, so I thought it would be an interesting idea to pick it up sometime, maybe next week or the week after, I'm not really sure yet, whenever I finish this, to pick it up and do, like, I don't know if it's going to be like 24 hours or 48 hours or something like that, reading thing where I try to read as much as I can in whatever amount of hours I give myself. I'm not guaranteeing that I'll finish the book or anything, but I just want to see how much of it I can read. And I don't know, I want to get back into that universe and into Brandon Sanderson's writing really badly. So I'm gonna finish this one. I'm gonna attempt to finish this one. Alright, so I made it to page 456, chapter 53, The Barn Owl. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this book. This story, this world is absolutely amazing. There were some parts in there that I read that I was like, oh my gosh, he's gonna die. I thought someone was gonna die. They didn't. It's such a relief. Basically, there's this character that in the original story is written to die by this certain way, and the events started out with the way he was supposed to die, and it's like, he's actually going to die. And we're only in the second book, but he didn't die. It's a relief. I am going to take a break from reading because I read for a full hour, and yeah, I could keep reading, I guess, but now that my hour is up, I'm not going to be motivated to keep reading. If I had just kept reading and didn't pay attention to whether my hour was up or not, I might have just kept going, but now that I know my hour is up, I'm just going to sit here and think my hour is up, I can go watch some things, so Anyways, if you haven't read this trilogy yet, you should give it a try because I am loving this so much. It is amazing. Like, it's so good. Oh my gosh, I love the characters and the story is going. So it's like, I feel like it's so weird because I have absolutely no idea what to expect with every chapter. I'm just like, every time something happens, I'm not expecting it, essentially. And like, I don't know anything that's meant to happen in this at all. Like, I know nothing about what's meant to happen throughout the stuff I haven't read. And it's so weird because when I read the first book, I obviously knew the general idea of what's going to happen because I've watched the movie a bunch of times, and so I get the general idea of the story. Then when reading this one, I have like no idea what's supposed to happen next. I'm just like, I mean, I have thoughts in my head of like, there's specific things that I'm like, this is not going great, this is what's going to happen with this situation, but overall with the actual story, I'm like, I don't know where we're going next. Like, is this character gonna die actually, or is this character gonna actually stay in this book story, and is this character gonna like I don't know what's gonna happen by the end of this book, and I love that actually. Hey guys, it is Wednesday. I have a update. I have been reading quite a bit this morning. It's like almost 2, or it's 2 past 2, I don't know. Yeah, it's almost 2. I started on page 150, 454 or something, I don't know. I started on a page, 456. And I am now on page 528, so I read 72 pages. And yeah, this book, I've already mentioned it, it's amazing, I love it. I have just a little bit left, so I'm actually going to, sorry for any background noise, 528 is the page that I'm currently on. I'm going to calculate how much I have left. 107 pages left. So, hopefully I can read that much between today and tomorrow. I mean, technically I would be able to if I was reading like all day. I could have this done pretty quickly, but because I'm doing other stuff as well and I can't just sit here and read all day. Yeah. But yeah, I have to keep reading this. I said last night that I was gonna work on some other projects, and I will then. But right now, I kind of just want to keep reading. I might actually get myself a cup of tea and have a cup of tea while reading a good book. Today's tea is Lapsang Souchong. It's a historical tea. It's smoky black tea, a leaf from America's tea heritage. Yeah, I just had this. I got this sort of recently, so I've had this tea, and I'm having some today. It's not like the best tea ever, but I enjoy it. Okay, so I've been reading. I read a couple pages since I last talked to you, but okay, so I have like 100 pages left, right? So I want to see if I can read them all now. I don't know. I mean, I know it's possible for me to read them if I really try. But I really do want to try and read all of this here now, and try and read all of it mostly. Maybe if there's like a couple pages left, I'll finish it tonight or something. I don't know, but I want to read as much as I possibly can. It's only 100 pages, but I'm not necessarily the fastest reader. Sometimes I can be fast, sometimes I can not be fast. I've become more of a slower reader than I used to be, and it really all depends on the story as well. So I want to read this as quickly as I can. Also, we're in the last leg of the story, so this is where all of the interesting, really crazy stuff is probably going to go down. There already had been a bunch of interesting, crazy stuff going down, but this is where the last section of the story happens and stuff, at least for this book. Well, I finished it. I finished the book. Oh my gosh. This book is going to be the death of me. Oh my golly. Basically, I can't even. Now I like really want to read the third one because what happened in here can't happen. Like, that's not okay. I'm not okay with what happened. So basically something really unexpected happened at the end, and I was like freaking out because I was like, oh my gosh, like I wasn't expecting that specific thing to happen. And then something else happened in relation to that thing, and I was like right before it happened, I knew it was gonna happen by what a character was saying, and I was like, what the heck? No, this can't happen. This is not happening. And then it happened, and I was like, oh, yeah. So, if you're reading this and you're really into it, prepare for some terrible things to happen at the end. Basically, one terrible thing happened, and then another worse thing happened, but it writes the other terrible thing, kind of. But that terrible thing is worse than the first terrible thing. So, this book is, I can't believe they did that. I can't believe the author did that. I mean, I can believe it. I was kind of expecting something similar to happen throughout the whole thing. But in the back of my brain, I was really like holding out that it wouldn't actually happen. Basically, so you're not confused, someone died. I'm not gonna mention who, of course. I'm not gonna spoil it. But if you were watching this and you want to read it or are going to read it, sorry for the spoiler. It's a fantasy story. People die. It would be kind of odd if someone didn't die, right? But basically, I'm not okay. This book is not. Yeah, I guess we'll find out exactly how I feel about it when I read the third book, because there is some open-ended things at the end of this book. So we'll see how it goes. But on the other end, I actually really did love this book. It was really good, really sad at the end, but amazing. This author is an amazing writer. This story, this world is absolutely amazing. And I think, in my opinion, this is better than the first one, just because I love the world in this one so much better. It's so much more fun and more fantastical, whereas in the first book, you get to explore fantasy elements within our own world. This one, they get drawn into the book Inkheart, and now we're in the story of Inkheart, so we're in the fantasy land, which is just 10,000 times better, right? So this book was absolutely amazing. I'm absolutely in love with it, minus that ending. But yeah, I'm really ready to read the next one, because I kind of wasn't expecting that to happen the way it did, and I definitely shed some tears with the end of this book, but it's good. It's a good book. Now I'm ready to read whatever's next. Like I said, I do at some point want to do a Words of Radiance vlog type thing and try to read as much as I can within however many hours, but that's not going to happen right now. Right now I actually have to get ready for my brother's birthday celebration. I actually wanted to make him a card, and I haven't done that, and so I need to do that if I want to do that, because it's 5 o'clock, so I'm gonna go. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did and want to support me, you can like the video down below and subscribe, and if you want to see more of my videos, feel free to turn the notifications on so you're notified when they come out. And if you're into history, historical, fashion, or something, check out my other channel linked below, and I will see you in the next video. Hope you have your own fun reading adventures. Definitely try this series out, and bye.